What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with yet again another perfume experience, and I'm sharing today with you the sampler of Ensar Oud's Musc Gardenia Dior. So this one is different from the other Musc Gardenia. I haven't uploaded about it on my channel. So this is the newest edition that he has out. So what I'll be doing is I'll be going over them using off of the website, followed by a breakdown of the notes if it is there, and then I'll do a perfume experience with you guys. But before we get started, and as per tradition on this channel, make sure to grab your favorite snack, your favorite bevy or cafe, and sit back and relax and enjoy the awesomeness heading your way. For me, I'm halfway through my coffee. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Musc Gardenia Dior. Dior. To further this Dior edition's musky insanity, I wanted to create the most floral edition yet. So right off the bat, the fragrance features the rarest and purest gardenia extract you can find. Alongside the gardenia, a lush floral accord steeped in Kashmiri musk and creamy Ceylani santalum prep, the foundation of an incredibly rare oud to drench the gardenias in an earthy, cooling tone so rich, only high-grade oud like this makes it possible. So already I'm going to highlight the difference between this and the one I have, which happens also to be a bespoke edition of the original. So the one I have had a gardenia accord, which is basically a composition of other notes to simulate the gardenia note. But here he actually uses real gardenia. And there goes my wallet. Screaming, crying. Yeah, I'm probably gonna grab one of these. Okay. Previous editions highlighted Borneo profiles because of how they relate to the white floral aroma of gardenia. This time, instead of highlighting, I wanted to create a palpable oud chord that I wouldn't say stands in contrast to, but adds to the aroma and gives you the much loved MG profile. Yet with more going on, oud that cuts straight through. Many love the enhanced spearmint facet in Musc Gardenia. Well, imagine that note, but courtesy of old school Maroc oud a la oud royale. 1. A cooling pitch in oud incense form, only attainable from super quality agarwood, gardenias pierced with greeny earthy magic. I'm using such insane quality oud and Musc Gardenia to make this as luxurious an oud floral perfume as you could wish for. We had to think hard about pricing this edition because in terms of ingredients you're getting an objectively upgraded perfume. But we're not raising the price a penny, so all the stunning oud floral extracts are on the house. Not to mention, you've also got the diffusive wafts of ancient Mongolian musk carrying the Maroc laced white petals, the luscious lotus sweetened by this unique musk's chocolate earthy scent, and every other aromatic in here enhanced in ways nothing else could. So top notes are honey, rosemary, and pink pepper. Heart notes orange blossom, jasmine, blue cypress, blue lotus, mimosa, osmanthus. Base notes vintage Maroc oud, Kashmiri musk, Sri Lankan sandalwood, carrier, Mongolian musk esque. So I stand corrected. He is still simulating gardenia. I have no idea why in the write-up he makes it seem like he's using actual gardenia, because he obviously isn't. Okay. Alright. From using pretty much the entire lineup of those extracts you'd read about in an article about the world's most extravagant perfume ingredients, to one so precious none of those authors ever heard of it, to an ancient carrier no other perfume currently in existence has used, this Dior edition of Musc Gardenia is a glorious pure perfume. Okay, so he still isn't actually using gardenia, he's simulating it in here. And actually, How different is this? Because a lot of the notes are pretty much the same. I think he most likely just changed out the oud. I'm gonna have. Hold on a sec. Yeah, so I do have the Berke Khan edition. So let me do a quick comparison of the notes. So in the top, it's still honey, rosemary, and pink pepper. Okay. In the heart notes, it's orange blossom, jasmine, frankpini, blue cypress, blue lotus, and mimosa. Okay. So in the Berkhan edition, which I have, there's frankpini, which does not exist in the Dior edition. And then instead, in the Dior edition, there's osmanthus. Yeah. Okay. All right. Interesting. Now let's look at the base notes. So in the base notes, in the Berke Khan edition, which I do have, there is Sri Lanka, Nanga Parbat, Terengo SQ, Kashmiri musk, Sri Lankan sandalwood. But in the Dior edition, there's vintage Morocco oud, Kashmiri musk, and Sri Lankan sandalwood only. Wow, okay. A bit of, I don't know about the marketing and branding here, because it seems like the Berke Khan edition, granted it was bespoke, has more in it, but more does not necessarily mean better. But then again, I do love the Musc Gardenia Berke Khan edition. That stuff is just to die for. So that's not to take away from it at all, but again, makes sense that he wouldn't change the pricing. If anything, actually, the pricing should be lesser, because there's less in this compared to, let's say, the Berke Khan, and I believe they're both the same price. But yeah, so you're paying exactly the same for less, or maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so that's the breakdown of the notes and a comparison. And after I walk through this, I will get the Berke Khan and I'll do like an actual comparison notes wise. This is why you guys need to be careful with marketing of products, of goods and services, because same exact scent, changed only the oud and a flower, less ingredients, same price. So makes it seem like you are getting higher quality for same price, when technically you're getting lesser for same price. Jesus Christ, the way the marketing machine works. Okay. Again, not to take away from how great these scents is. Sometimes I despise marketeers. Okay. Oh, wow. So good. Holy God, man. Oh, wow. First of all, this is delicious. Oh my God. Like, my mouth is watering. I love the florals in here. And the oud. Oh my God. This is like, it's like sexy in a clean way. I wanna bathe in this. You know what? I'm not gonna complain about the marketing. Take my money. God damn. Wow. I don't even know where to start. There's so much going on here. That mentholic quality without the antisepticness of the oud is... Oh my god, it smells fresh and airy and clean and floral and creamy, slightly gourmandish from the honey, and the honey in here is beautifully done. It is not sickening at all. It gives you this sweetness, but without it being overwhelming. God, this is so... There's something in here. It has to be one of the florals. Such a beautiful, beautiful floral profile. For a white floral leaning perfume, I usually hate white florals, especially in designers and even niche, but artisanals like this get white florals much, much better. Oh my god. Okay, very, very well blended. You can pick on the oud, you can pick on the honey. The rosemary is very subtle. You can pick on pink pepper, very subtle. Jesus Christ, the king of this is the florals. My god. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go through florals. Orange blossom. Yeah, there. Jasmine. Yes, there. Blue cypress. I have no idea what this smells. Standalone. Blue lotus. Yep. Mimosa and osmanthus. Yes and yes. And I know that because I have all of these as standalone, so I can speak to them. Kashmiri musk. Yes, because you get this slightly undertoned animalic spicy feel to this, but it's not overwhelming at all. It's not urinal, it's not pissy by any stretch of the imagination. And Sri Lankan sandalwood, yes, because it is creamy. Mongolian musk. Yes, there's this truffle chocolatey facet to this that you do get in here. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Before we get into the actually talking about the facets of this, I do want to compare it to the Berke Khan version. Hold on a sec. Alright, you guys, so I got the Musc Gardenia Berke Khan edition and my Gardenia Dior. Okay. I'm not gonna actually spray because it will overwhelm this. So the one thing that stands out straight away is for Musc Gardenia Berke Khan edition, it's definitely more greener. It's got more of like a strict white floral forward perfume, while this one here is a bit playful, a bit youthful. It's a bit sweeter. So surprisingly, very similar DNA, but very different at the same time. And I'm gonna like hate myself for saying this, but I think I like the Dior version more. It's not as complex, it's more simple, but I think it's more enjoyable overall. And yeah, this one's definitely more mature, even in terms of like the juice color. Look at that. The difference. Obviously, this has way more in terms of like 3 times the oud and even like just more overall in terms of just the florals used. So you see the difference in color there of the juice also. But yeah, I mean, okay. So it seems that Ansar definitely has proven that sometimes less is more. Um, Although I love this. This is one of my favorites Ansars to wear. And as you can see, I'm a little bit over halfway through. I'm trying to cherish it as much as I can, but then again, I do have a huge collection. Um, so I guess, yeah, this will last longer. Anyways, um, all right, let's get back to Musc Gardenia Dior. So let's talk in terms of, God, this is so good. Let's talk in terms of performance. How will this perform? I'm going to go ahead and say that performance wise, let me sit back a bit. Performance wise, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and say that trail, projection, and silage on this is going to be about medium to strong, depending on your skin chemistry and how well it performs with your skin. Okay, like I said, skin chemistry. And reason being is, again, these are straight up oils. They're not going to be as diffusive as an alcohol based perfume, and you're getting here more oils. So, may work for you as a medium in terms of projection, trail, and silage, or strong. I find that with these, they tend to be, at least for me, more of a skin scent. Some of the Ensars tend to be stronger than others, but at the end of the day, it's never gonna compare to like a, Frederick Malle, the Moon, or Ajmal's Prince 2 or Amir 2 in terms of just performance being projection, trail, and silage. Like these are monsters when it comes to how they perform. Okay, so for this one, medium to strong. In terms of seasonality, this is definitely a spring and summer scent. Sure, you can wear it in the winter, but then again, the musks in here are very subdued, which makes it, with the florals and even the mentholy quality of the oud in here, a perfect wear for hot weather, spring and summer. All right. In terms of time of day, highly, highly recommend this for morning wear, even early morning or even afternoon. You can wear it in the evening because, especially the jasmines do very well in the evening as a flower and in terms of the floral profile. But definitely, I would prefer this morning to afternoon, but it is doable in the evening, versatile enough to be worn in the evening also. Now, in terms of how you would dress this, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is not a formal scent. You can definitely dress it casually or semi-casual, semi-formal, so it'll work great in that way. Now, in terms of the gender spectrum, is it more masculine leaning or feminine leaning? I want to say it's neutral. So if you're a man or woman, you can enjoy this, but it definitely does have a slight feminine bias. Okay, compared to the Birkett Khan version, this is more feminine leaning, just because of the sweetness to it. That I'm assuming there's more honey content here relative to the Birkett Khan edition. Okay, but it's not overly feminine whatsoever, that if you're a man you can't wear it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna enjoy this a lot and I'm ordering a bottle. That's how nice it is. Okay, now in terms of context, where would you wear this? Like, how would you enjoy it? Honestly, this will do great as a signature scent if you love natural white florals with a mentholy oud quality. Right now it's spring. The trees are finally leafing, the flowers are out. I would definitely enjoy putting this on and going out, running my errands, going to the gym, going to a date, going to hang out with friends, just going out, hanging in the park under some flowering trees and just enjoying the mix of the wafts of the scents together. This would also be a great scent to take on vacation. So if you're going somewhere, again, my preferences are typically Southern Europe, as well as like Southern Spain, Southern France, Southern Italy. You will enjoy these scents out there. It's a great, great scent to wear on vacation. What else? Yeah, it's a very versatile scent, not offensive whatsoever. It's actually very delicious and very well done white florals or florals in general scent. And the musks in here are very undertoned. They're in the back. They have no animalic offensive quality to them. I know because the Kashmiri musk in particular can be a bit pissy, having smelt it neat, and the Mongolian musk can be a bit bloody, having smelled it neat, but you do not get any of these facets here whatsoever. It's a very clean smelling scent. All right. So with that said, would I recommend Musc Gardenia Dior? 100% yes. Get your nose on it. Get your wallet on it. Cop it. You will not regret this one. It's actually a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed this one. I was surprised by it having less, yet being more preferable to me even compared to the Birkicon, even though I love the Birkicon version of it. But this one, yeah, is definitely a different take. You can definitely pick on the DNA, but it's different enough to justify a purchase of the bottle, especially if you're running low on a Musc Gardenia and you want the new edition, right? But yeah, with that said, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up here as per usual. Very much appreciate your time and attention, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.